Happening this weekend, thousands of us across Acadiana are joining millions of Americans and hitting the road to travel to Memorial Day destinations.
Scott Brazda shows us how to make sure our cars are in tip-top shape before we hit the highway.
All right, it's a Memorial Day travel story, but it could also be a summer travel story. You're counting on this guy to get you to the beach or to the mountains or somewhere else? Charlie Dugas from Dave's Car Care Center has some most excellent advice. All right, I'm going to start with the basics. And Charlie Dugas, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? My math is right?
4, yeah, you got it. 4 tires, yeah.
4 tires.
First, you want to check the actual wear as far as tread depth, exactly. If you can feel like that, got good tread, you don't want to make sure they're not all the way down to the wear indicator. The second thing would be inflation, make sure that they're not underinflated, but also the age of the tires, super important.
And as we open up the hood, we've got brake fluid, windshield washer stuff, antifreeze. Over here we have oil. Charlie, let's talk fluids and the all important of keeping those up to date.
Yeah, absolutely. Summertime, heat, number one. Coolant, got to make sure that reservoir is full to the proper mark. You want to make sure too, Scott, that it's the right type,
right? Because
that's changed a lot with environmental stuff through the years. We have about a dozen different coolants now. But make sure that your oil, of course, is up to date. Check your mileage and see if you might need one before your trip rather than when you get back. You want to be proactive, especially in this heat. It's definitely not going to hurt.
Air conditioners. Let's talk about this guy. You had to point out where the air conditioner was, but what about the AC?
Yep, so that's your AC hoses that we're doing a service on it. This is your high pressure side and your low pressure side. But you have like the compressor, you have the condenser, the evaporator, hoses. That is all part of the Freon system. Then you have the blower controller, the HVAC control head, which is all part of the ventilation part of the system. So you have basically an underhood part and an under the dash part.
And the checklist. Look at your tires, check the fluids in your engine, the all-important AC, read your owner's manual, and most importantly, check in with your mechanic before you take that long trip. In Lafayette with videographer Dave Pierce, Scott Brazda, News 15.